back inside. Get inside. Oh, look at that. That is wild. Oh, he just went all the way through my tongs. Oh my gosh. Nope, don't do it. Don't even think about it.
I'm still curious. Can't go that way. She's just been giving me the back. So I don't know how long you guys been following.
This guy is a little tiny baby alligator. He'll get that size. Look at that guy. Darthers, you were this big. You were this big. What a little cutie. Luckily they stay pretty, in my opinion, they stay pretty. I've got a Eurasian eagle out here. These guys, one thing that's really cool about them is they have silent flight, so you will never hear them coming. Another thing is that these little ears actually aren't their ears. Their ears are right underneath.
This guy might lose his rights in one or the whole United States. That guy doesn't have rights, but you know what? He's not a pet. That's a very venomous snake. I'm gonna be holding him, moving him around, and I'm gonna give you guys some cool information.
My lab, this is our reticulated python. She's a motley golden child. She was born here at the zoo about 10 years ago. She's probably right now about 12 feet or so, but she'll get up to 20 to 25 feet.
The idea now is we're gonna take her off. Whoa! That's as close I've ever been to getting bit in a long time in the face. Wow. She is really a handful.
Oh. Dramatic, get out of here. Thank you. Okay. That was a lot. Okay.
That's how you do it, share, like.
There is a green tree monitor. It's actually a donation we got in just earlier today. So someone that had donated that, they're a lot of work. These guys are not the easiest to take care of. You can see they're not always the sweetest guys, and also, I don't know if you can see those big old claws. They mean business, basically. So we are taking them in here at the Reptile Zoo. We've got an enclosure that has another green tree monitor that we can put them in with, and might even breed. We'll see. So we're excited to have him here as a bunch of retics here, and I'm gonna do this last egg. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's crazy. Looks like a sun tiger anery. Let's pull him out. Let's see. Looks like he's all ready to go. Whoa, he's a wiggly dude. Ah! Oh man, he's gorgeous. Frog, ironically, they're Africa's bullfrog, and he eats anything. Anything that comes right in front of him, he'll just pretend like he's a little rock. And then they've got two huge teeth that once they decide, like, I'm gonna eat that, good luck getting away. There's no way. So he'll eat rats, he'll eat birds, he'll eat snakes, he'll eat other frogs, he'll eat, gosh, anything that walks next to him that he could even pretend to fit in his mouth.
He's asking you to, I don't know if it's a he or she, it's too young, but this is our new gator, and we need help naming it, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know. We're not good at naming animals. Keep on like that.
Yeah, man. I got a little special something for her. I'm so flippin' excited. Happy anniversary.
Hey, look at it.
What?
now I got some good news and I got some bad news. I'm missing the end of my finger. We're gonna put him away, but obviously we're not putting him away with that little ribbon on his nose, so you're gonna have to hold him a little different.
Okay. Me? What do you mean?
I'm gonna pull that off his nose.
I got him.
That's what I thought too.
Unleashing a monster.
Unleashing the monster. Whoa! He is a little monster.
Mexican beaded lizard. These guys, see how quick they are? If I even touch him, he's, oh, you don't want to be on the other side of that bite. Because this guy is actually venomous. He's one of the couple monitors that are, or lizards that are venomous. But there's no type of anti-venom. It won't kill you or anything, but my gosh, you'll definitely wish you got this cute guy. We're going to give him a little bit to eat. You want it? It's kind of a big piece, but you're a big guy. Oh, he's so cute. I can't even, I'm so obsessed with him. Oh, what a little cutie.
Banded armadillo. Now, most people don't know this, but armadillos can actually carry leprosy. Luckily, this species doesn't. They're from South America, one of the largest species of armadillo. And unlike most armadillos, they are diurnal. This guy is at the Snake Farm Zoo in Texas. I'm gonna put him down. He doesn't look too happy.
Fabio, he is our sulfur Asian water motor here at the Reptile Zoo. We're gonna give him a little bit of something to eat. Oh, there you go, dude. You want another? Oh, right down the hatchet, huh? There you go. Good job, dude.
Cool snake. You can hold it first, and then I'll hold it, and then he can hold it.
This is so cute. Do you want to hold it?
Oh, awesome. Whew, man, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was. John, you want to hold it?
Oh, I'm ready. That's way bigger than I was expecting. Oh, Jack! Oh, there goes my knees. Oh, man. Oh, my.
Man, this doesn't make sense.
A lot of iguanas have a lot of salt and mineral discharge, so a lot of times they'll get it all over their face because it literally just looks like they're like sneezing all over the place. So every once in a while, probably every every little bit, I like to go in with just like a nice little soft brush and go in and get all the little pieces out from underneath. So I'm just going to very lightly mist it. Oh, maybe we'll just sit here for a second. Do you like that? He's into that. But then going in and just getting all those little pieces in there, giving him a little scrub, getting behind his ears, up on top. He loves it. Who doesn't love a good scratch? Who doesn't love a good scratch? One of our big old male panther chameleons. He is crazy. Oh my gosh, you see that crazy tongue that just shot out? Our black and white tegu. We're gonna feed him real quick. We're gonna give him some of his delicious yummy chicken. Come on, dude. You ready? Oh, see those big old teeth in there? So he can really actually mess you up. He's one of our party animals, so he goes out and does different presentations with kids, but he is the sweetest thing ever. Look at him. I can pet him and then I can feed him. Come here, dude. Ready? Oh, yum. Pretty versatile. Okay, Garth, we see you. We see you. Stand up tall. You want to do it again? Yeah. Back up, dude. No. Oh! He'll jump on top of his prey, whatever it is, usually a cricket or a little roach or something, and he'll just suck the insides out of him and he'll just leave the carcass. Isn't that kind of crazy? He's so chill. He's just like taking his time moving around.
I decided that I was going to put some snakes out, have a good time, and make sure you guys are having a good time. Thank you so much for all the amazing follows. I can't even understand how you guys are blowing up. Whoa! Whoa! Man, these guys are giving
Cucumber, she is our Burmese python here at the Reptile Zoo. Definitely the biggest one we've had. She is gnarly huge. She is 25 years old. I think we measured her at 19 feet, which is wild, and 250 pounds. So I think she's still going to be growing a little bit.
Getting bit is one thing, getting bit in the face is a whole nother thing. I've been bit twice in the face and both times was no
Here
fun.
is called an Eastern box turtle. He is from the US and he loves himself some worms. Oh, you missed. Oh, there you go. Good job. He'll eat these over and over again. In the wild, he would more eat earthworms, but here in captivity, we'll give him the soup worms. We'll give him some calcium on top to make sure he's keeping his bones nice and strong. You want one more? Look at his cute little tongue in there. Oh, you missed. This guy is called a beta lizard. They come from Mexico. They are venomous, but they don't have any type of anti-venom. So, you guys, if you get bit, you just gotta kind of deal with it. But you'll wish you were dead for sure. They're called Vietnamese mossy frogs. Can you guys guess why they're called little mossy frogs? It's because they got the best camouflage ever. If you're a snake or a bird or some type of predator that's trying to get their little prey, these wouldn't be it because you just keep on going around. These guys are a bunch of Bengal tigers. They don't look like they do very good at camouflaging. So their prey, all the things they would eat are actually colorblind. So they wouldn't be able to see all of the bright colors. They actually see greens and all the dark things. So these are actually very well camouflaged. I have 3 pixie frogs. I've got a big old adult male, I've got a big old adult female, and I've got a little baby that we actually don't know what it is. You won't know until it's much, much larger. So people will buy these cute little babies and hope that they're a male because, no offense, most people want this big guy instead of this sweet, chubby little girl. I don't know why. I'm kidding. I love the males. They're really cool.
Really quiet. That's a gator. I'm gonna grab him. Whoa! Check it out! That's an American alligator. They're dangerous. You can find them in the swimming pools in any city in the
Help
world.
this little reticulated python out of its egg. Go on in there, make sure he's all safe and good to go. Let's do a little cross action there. Let's see what we've got. Oh, so cool. Look how awesome he is. Hi, dude. Welcome. Oh. Got a couple Philippines water monitors. You can see this guy, he's got really high reds and oranges all in his face. And then it turns into all these really cool high yellows. They're absolutely incredible. So this guy is part of the breeding project, so we can create more of these in captivity. He was brought from the wild, but he's brought from the wild so we can have more, to be able to learn more about them, understand them more, and be able to create more of them so they don't go extinct. How cool is that?
So you see this? This gets a little nervous. See how it's looking clear? Sometimes that's bad because it means we should have probably cut it earlier to help them out. A lot of people wonder, why do you cut eggs? It seems so unnecessary. But you know what? Let's hope you don't find out why. Because at least not today. So there's a plutonium, and this is why we cut eggs. A perfectly healthy snake, everything's perfect, but the snake didn't. This girl is fast. Last year she came so close to getting me. Come on. Whoa! Yep, no, some things haven't changed.
All of the little. You gonna take it? Oh. Oh, he liked that. Can you see it on the other side? Oh, ew. Oh, he loves it. He's never got one. I've got one of our male albino iguanas. These guys are absolutely beautiful. See all of his crazy yellow colors. So they come in a couple different variations of colors. So it's albino, which you can see here, red, blue, and green, just like the normal green iguana. But these guys, these little albino iguanas, are absolutely incredible. Because they're albino, they're actually not very good at seeing, but they still get the job done. They're so cute. So this guy is called a jeweled lacerta. You can tell, man, he's from Europe. But you can see from all of the different pieces on the side, it looks like he's got jewels all around him, and he's just cute. He's not as fun as he looks, but he's so cute. It's called a Burmese black mountain tortoise. He's one of my favorite tortoises in the whole zoo. But one of the reasons why they're called a mountain tortoise is because this guy can actually climb, legitimately uphill climb. If you see all of his scales on his feet, they're called the six-legged tortoise. So because it looks like they resemble all little legs there. They're also pretty cool. It's a Basilosaurus. Wow, crazy. Imagine this also having 50 other feet behind it, just full of straight animal. But this guy was extinct over 40 million years ago, but these guys are even older. Is that crazy? This guy is so old. He's like 80 million years old. Life is beautiful. This is a giant gecko. It's called a Leachianus. These guys are pretty crazy. One, it's the largest gecko, so that's, look at it, it's obviously huge. Look how chunky he is. Also, these guys actually bark. So when they either feel intimidated or feel like they're being manhandled, or just for mating purposes, they have this crazy deep bark that they'll do. It sounds like a big ribbit, something like that, but they're pretty wild. It's a baby Chinese water dragon. They'll get about 3 times the size or so. They're semi-aquatic, so they're really good at swimming. They'll use their tail to propel themselves all the way through. They love bugs, and they're usually a super bright green like that, but he's got some nice little reds under his. An Amazon tree boa. He is so long and lanky, but it's because he spends all of his time up in trees. And he launches himself up to get birds, or if he's on the ground, he'll get frogs or different type of prey that are running around. These guys will get, this is about full grown, not too much bigger, but it's pretty crazy how slender they are. They're beautiful. Look at that face. These little guys, these cute little baby panther chameleons, they start out these brown colors so that they will blend in with the leaves and the trees and everything so much better. When they get older, they'll actually turn, oh, little guys, they'll turn bright blue. Oh, Lordy. They're cool.
Whoa. Oh, wait till you see this. Mama didn't take lightly to her taking her
The
baby.
leopard gecko, he's got beautiful colorings. These guys are actually nocturnal. You can tell by their eyes, so they've got the slits up and down. This guy, he stores all of his fat in his tail. It's also made to look like the tail is their head. So the predator bites their tail off, and then they get to run away with it. Is a Sonoran king snake. These guys, what makes them really cool is that they're immune to all different types of rattlesnake's venom. So they can eat them, even though they're small. They still can eat one of the deadly.
Look over here while it bites you with that gnarly head. Check this out. You see it rattled its tail? It's mocking one of its close relatives. Oh yeah, and I say mocking, but really honestly, it's trying to distract you to look at its tail while it bites you with its head. It's a black-headed bushmaster, and it's absolutely incredible. Now, you guys can keep it busy over there, because you know what? I don't want it striking at me, because you know that even if we had anti-venom, we'd have less than a 35% chance of survival. And let me tell you, I'm not playing games with
I
this.
have an adult pied veiled chameleon, and here I've got a cute little baby pied chameleon. So these guys are, the morph is just like a pied retic, where they've got the mutation where they've got the white areas. This guy is a panther chameleon. He loves these green Goliath forms. Oh, get it! Nice job, dude. Let's see if look at all the squishies that are coming out. Oh man, look, the worm matches him. He's so cute. Alright, we're gonna keep on going. So he likes crickets, he likes worms, he likes superworms, mealworms. Oh, do it! Oh, nice job, man. Our cute little rhino iguana. These guys are from the Dominican, so he loves the heat. So now it's got a little chiller. We thought we'd give him a cute little sweater, just like he's a puppy dog. He actually really loves it. I was surprised how much he was like, ooh, here we go. These guys, he also really loves bananas. He was eating them a little bit earlier, but they also really like mice as well. So they like all types of proteins and all types of called a black throat monitor. You can tell from his big old black throat. My goodness, that's crazy. This is one of the largest species of monitor in Africa. The second largest is the Nile monitor. They're both kind of pretty aggressive. I think the Nile monitor is a lot more aggressive, but this guy can get kind of crazy too. We've actually used these guys for educational events as well, but they'll get about 6 feet long, pretty dominant, and it's called a frilled dragon because he's got a really cool frill. So, but the funny thing about them is that it's actually connected to the jaw. So even when they're not trying to frill up or anything, when they eat, it goes like this. Doop, 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 doop. I just got a little piece for you, dude. I think that'll do. He looks so relaxed.
Those horns are really awesome.
There you go. What a cutie.
Pretty sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He was pretty sure it was 18. Boy, she's still pretty tough for a little tiny snake, right? I know.
This is a little red Aki. He's super cute. This is actually a dwarf monitor. A couple cool things about him is see the big old spiky tail. I don't know if you guys can see all that texture. So that's actually so when they go into the holes in Australia, there isn't one of the predators to be able to pull it back out. They literally just lock it all in. This guy, another cool thing is that he's able to stay on his back 2 feet. He's super strong. He's got a good core. Little baby prehensile tail skink. They're also called a monkey tail skink because he's got a prehensile tail, which is super fun. This is just a little baby. They can get about the size of my forearm. They come from the Solomon Islands and they love their lettuce. Even though they love their lettuce, they got a pretty strong jaw. You definitely don't want to get bit by this guy. So both of these guys are California king snakes. You can see a slight difference between them. So one I have is a regular California king snake, and the other one is I have a albino California king snake. A lot of people think that the albino is that they're all white, but that's actually leucistic. Where the albino is just the missing of the black pigment. So as you can see, the black pigment is gone, and we've got just a full-blown white snake. But you can tell there's a little bit of browns in it because of the yellow that came out with it. but they're both very, very incredibly beautiful. All right, so this is our Asian Wanderer. He's one of our big old males here. He was actually born at the zoo. Since a little tiny egg we had him, he was so, so tiny.